There we go. Okay, now we're running. Okay, so we're going to be running the adamant rail with... I don't know... So are those just time bombs? I don't know how that works.
As multifaceted as anyone I know.
Yeah, so let's not do this high of a heat kind of deal. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. I apparently did that somehow. Let's see how this goes. You can use your special 3 times in rapid succession.
Armed and ready. Reloading.
Yeah, this seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. And I've got the wrong boon selected. Not boon, trinket. Which is also unfortunate. Thank you, Chaos. Next 3 encounters take a lot more damage from attacks. Man, I don't even know which ones of these is probably worth grabbing on this weapon. Probably do the max health, I think.
Ringers.
Oh, should not have got hit there, but I definitely did. So, how does this work? Maybe I shouldn't have got the damage ramping. I'm a moron. Totally used my cast and I shouldn't have. Need something to increase my base damage here though. Don't really want that. A little bit of gold won't hurt. Not quite working out the way I would have hoped it would. Oh, that guy's quick. Significantly quicker than I anticipated.
You'll tell me all your troubles just as soon as you arrive, so let's just get you out of there for now.
I guess that's probably fine. Now I just need something good for my attack. Well, enemies can attack it at least.
My chaos boon switched to a new effect.
There we go for the fish. Max health seems awfully good. Let's not stand in the explosions. Stood in that one a little bit. Definitely stood in that one a little bit. Ooh. That wouldn't... If I can get a good Dionysus perk here, that wouldn't be too bad. Let's just do that. Slower, but not terrible.
Jesus.
Oh, hey, you must have had a run-in with the lovely Aphrodite, am I right or am I right there, Zach? But I have just the thing to go with her.
I can switch to a different boon.
Interesting. So this is definitely kind of what I'm thinking. Because that will stack well with the beam effect.
Cheers to that.
Downside is it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get something to boost my attack damage. Which is unfortunate.
Good.
Because I think that's kind of necessary for this. It's decent damage. Come on, buddy. Not gonna get me that easy. Demeter might go well with this. Good indeed.
This land is not unlike your own in certain ways. For Helios, the sun has not shone down upon it for some time. How long, I really couldn't tell you, little sprout. Long enough for mortals to take notice, certainly.
Hmm.
I see.
Guess that could help with slowing enemies down. I wonder if he could have hit me from over there. I don't really want to find out.
To eat.
Man, I'm gonna do this because I need to get more attack damage.
In the name of Hades.
That's a lot of chambers.
Wasn't me. Pleasure doing business.
Okay, cool. So that was her last thing.
The power of the gods.
That's a whole extra second. Want that instead. Hello there, Kaon.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Where did you get the rail? Do you know what you have? Where are your customary weapons?
I left them at home, and I sort of know what I have, in as much as it's largely responsible for getting me this far. Would you like to see a demonstration?
Well, I mean, I think we're going to find out.
I always have, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
Here's my whip.
Super effective there, Magra. I was doing pretty good, and then I did those moves. Blood and vinegar, maybe?
See you back home.
Blood and ashes, perhaps?
Let's
That's
hear it,
actually
Father.
pretty okay.
Which to choose?
May as well pick that.
Might help.
We didn't finish leveling it.
Till next time, Tartarus. Cheers.
Nothing special to show here. And of course,
The curse of chaos has been lifted.
thank God. We're ready for that to be over.
Dragons.
So downside of this is
Almost finished
it
with
doesn't destroy projectiles.
Okay.
Crystal beam gets the level up.
Next island.
Health seems like a good option right now.
Thanatos.
Thought I'd drop in. This one is off the record, Zagreus. Come on. Can you deal death faster than
Let's find out.
So far I'm doing okay. No one said they were your kills. Well, it looks like I am right now.
That's quite enough of that. You beat me once again.
Doing my best to. That's for damn sure.
Bite this. Another Slovak.
Didn't know I'd caught any of those. Apparently
Let me
so.
see.
Um,
How about another?
and Nectar seems like the better choice there.
Rearmed.
Accidentally made that hit another enemy, and that actually worked. Heartbreaking flourish. No, 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 no. Yeah, that's why I figured it where I was. I wonder if there's a duo combination with Zeus and her. Cold fusion. So I don't have either of those to do that. Don't have either of those to do that. Okay, so what are her duo? Nope. 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 Let's see if I can get something good from Zeke. Better than the witches with this weapon. Not too bad. Staying alive.
Lord Uncle Zeus.
Now that is an entirely unusual design, even for Exegriff. So then the waking phrase has worked. That aspect's bearer, Lucifer, was it? Struck his own Lord Father. Tried to, anyway. A not uncommon story, it would seem.
You know? Yeah. Interesting indeed. Just before getting hit. Seems like the better choice there, but just barely.
No thanks.
Gyms are the better option. So far this run's going not too bad. I definitely expected it to be going worse. The bomb setups are a little bit difficult to do. I think that's my only real complaint about this variation. Cool. How I avoided damage there, I have no idea. I mean, I'll take it. It was a pretty clean room. How do I want to do that?
Should I take the trade?
No, I don't think I want to trade off any of those. I think I play it a little bit dangerous. I think I go for this.
The gods want me to pick a favorite.
Let's do this one. Lightning affects also jolt your foes. Probably the best choice.
I am accustomed to such disrespect from all those blasted mortals, Zagreus. But you...
Give me Demeter. I angered her, I guess. Ready.
Good lord, this is not a fun room. Where are these things so I can try and kill them? Okay, come on. Think new summons. Got decent damage off on those. Yep. Just trying to stay alive. Ow, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot.
wasn't my intent to leave you in the cold like this, young Zacharias.
Thank you. Thank you, I think. Yeah, may as well.
That's cold.
Let's do Hermes. I don't really need a shop before the boss.
You ever get the feeling life's moving all too quickly for you, boss? Well, Dionysus doesn't, as you're probably aware. Throws quite a feast, though.
That sounds about right. Sure, faster attack speed. Faster ramp means more damage downrange quicker, so helps since there's a little bit of a delay on the casting or on the shot anyhow.
Fabulous, I have to say.
Hello, learning. Let's go ahead and get that gold bomb over here. So far, so good, honestly. Dashed into that one. Driven fire. We generally recommend against that around here, just for what it's worth. I don't know what that explosion was on me just there, but I'm alive and that's what matters. We'll take it.
And don't come back.
There's a few different boons I think would work really well with this. If I would have got a better rarity of Dionysus's there, I probably should have not taken that for that reason. But here we are.
Giving up.
No, I don't think any of that is worth giving up.
Take me up. Yes.
Small damage increases where they are in that. I'm hoping Elysium goes okay. Elysium's either going to be okay or pretty bad. Well, I'm gonna pick that because that's just the most straightforward option.
Won't regenerate.
Downside is I cannot stun those guys out of that. Ooh, that's hard to understate. That's important to know. Just gonna let them take care of themselves a little bit.
Their time's up.
radiates damage in a larger area. That's great and all, but it's not really useful for me. This might actually be good. Yeah, I mean, between those,
The rail grows
I
stronger.
can just toss those down then.
My coffers are not yours for pillaging.
A little slow.
Disappointing for these so-called champions.
All mine. For the house.
Darkness, I reckon. I don't really need a key. Super useful when you can pull it off, but getting a little bit better with that. Maybe not a lot better, but definitely a little bit. Shouldn't need a shop right now, so. Okay.
You're dead.
That didn't apply a debuff on him. No fishing spot in here, it looks like, but there is a gold spot. I don't really want a boss fight. I really don't want a boss fight. I'm okay just not having one. If it was any other room, I probably would have done it, but so at least other in it, like when enemies hit those, they explode. Okay, that butterfly thing needs to die. You know what? I'll take winning that way.
Delicious.
More hangover damage at that point. We'll keep leveling that. I'm gonna choose max health. I'm gonna need that for when I make it to the end.
Reloading.
Should have took a hit there.
It's reaching the rating. Damn it, won't come back.
Man, I'm taking a lot of hits I really shouldn't have here. Oh well. What can you do? Yeah, let's not let any of you revive. I would really appreciate that not happening. Let's get more gold. I want to try to have enough stuff to buy a currency item. Ow, butterflies. Ow, butterflies. Butterflies are quickly becoming my least favorite thing. Quickly becoming that. Trying not to suck here. I'm not sure how that's going though so far. Special damage is nice, and I'm going to sell that off in the hopes of getting something else for special damage, because weak is not cutting that. If we could just not be doing this kind of bullet hell stuff here, that'd be great.
Here's something to remember, fishies.
There we go.
It's a car.
I think that's 3 fish this run. I don't think I want to do that challenge for the gems.
Nice place.
Apparently I should have.
A boon for a boon.
No, I don't think I want to do that. This isn't going to be useful for me. That could be.
Phew, that's good.
I don't need a shop, though. I'm gonna do this.
Gods grant me strength.
Cast damage, jolt damage. More slowdown reductions. Seems pretty sick.
By the gods of Olympus, you'll go no further on your wicked quest.
Look, you say that, Theseus, but
Ready to admit defeat as yet. Are you prepared?
I was too slow on that. I am quick. One of my talents. Ow. Man, I was not doing good there.
Lady Artemis, I beg you, guide my spear.
I did not do much damage there.
Face me. Oh, stand and fight and quit with your writhing there, Hellspawn.
Come on. At least he is dead. And I should regain most of my health back. I'm just happy I didn't use a Death Defiance. That's the biggest deal.
Showed them who's boss, didn't we, Shade?
But not using a Death Defiance was the biggest deal there.
Soon.
I probably should have used... Oh well. Too late to worry about it now.
Courtesy of the Pact.
This has been a slow run.
The Temple of Sticks.
It's been a really slow run. Been live for 44 minutes so far from the looks of it. Well, probably not gonna begin that Titan's blood. Let's get the max health first.
Hello.
This whole area is going to be really tough with this weapon. Because I don't have any kind of disruption effect. The lack of a disruption effect is a big deal for this. Let me rephrase, an easy disruption effect, because I guess probably the bomb is a disruption effect, but I should have reloaded.
That's the most gigantic vermin I have ever seen.
Let's get these two things dead. $50 health's not too bad. Better than the usual 25. I still don't know how that mechanic works. It's gotta work somehow, but... Let's do Aphrodite. Maybe I can get her coal. So if I do 3 there... Okay. So it looks like you can maybe have 4 out. We're alive so far. I think I didn't take damage in that room somehow. Nope, not really anything there. I'll actually pay for that. Actually, well, right now.
Poison again. Phew.
Okay. Now, I was doing really good and then I did really bad. I don't know which enemies trigger those traps and which ones don't. Because I'm sure I'm 90% sure I had enemies last night walking over those, not triggering it.
The goods.
That was kind of what I was hoping for.
Where to? Let's see what's in here.
See how nice this is. I took a lot of unnecessary damage there. I really need to learn how those work. Doing okay so far.
Should be the place. In the name of Hades.
See, that's just that's never applicable for a boss fight. It just never is. And that's just unfortunate.
Heading back. Maybe I should check the other passageways before I leave. Right there. I win this round, fish.
Goodness. On one hand, I do need more of those. On the other hand, 11.
Always a pleasure, Charon. Tower of Olympus.
Much longer time there.
Delicious.
I think that's what I do.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell accepts another satyr sack.
So I just need to play this slow. If I play this slow, it should be an easy clear. Just play it slow.
Here's the surface exogryph. Maybe it's as rare a sight for Lucifer as it is for me.
You approached me with that loathsome rail, boy, emanating a hellish fury more even than usual at that. Little surprise you took a shine to it. It was the weapon that I hated most of all.
Well, someone called Lucifer apparently thought differently and took a crack at his own father with it once. This one's for him, then.
Okay.
Invoking names you know nothing about. Presuming all the while far too much. You take that monstrous artifact for another friend. You would be wiser to be wary of its influence. But let us fight. Boy. Darkness. Stretches and fights with the ferocity with which you once clung to your meager lives.
Man, I was just barely on the outside edge of that.
I like the sound of that.
Darkness.
These are like the worst enemies I could have had him spawn up on me.
Pure passion coming up.
You and your relatives.
Okay. I mean, I knew I was gonna get hit there. Good enough.
What shall it take? What shall it take for you to... You win, boy.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, that was a slow run.
Now. Hey, it's a bass.
That was a very good fishing run, all in all. 5 fish. 2 places there could have been fish if I would have gone there. Erebus and
The
Chaos.
oft-impatient Zagreus appears to take repeated deaths in stride, and so here comes another one for him.
Showed you that time, Father.
Oh boy.
I think that I can find the lounge well on my own, Hypnos. Oh, wait. What is this? Did you just ask me out?
Me? No. I'd never even think to do that, miss. I mean, you have your station, and I have mine. We're from 2 different worlds, you could say. Fated never to be seen together much.
Every time I talk to you, you somehow take it as a compliment. Is that correct? Then let me give you some advice for once.
I'll give it a shot.
Alas.
Hey, lad.
Talk about
Well,
awkward.
look at you, lad, with that codex brimming with our history. I knew I could rely on you to fill it out. Back when I was alive, why, no one would have ever believed what goes on down here.
Mortals must have had their stories, though, about what happens to them once they die and once they end up in this place.
Well, they had their stories, definitely so. They fear your father, understandably. They also fear your dog. But most of them know precious little else. Even their fears, I think, are born of ignorance, as most fears tend to be.
Well.
Pretty accurate, all in all.
You can't be serious. You're serious? You know what? Fine. I'll take this and we'll go about our business. Though I don't see why you bother.
Why I bother? Why, how else can I show you how I feel except by handing you these bottles from time to time? Thanatos, the world outside, didn't you say that it would make you sick being out there for very long at all? I understand now what you meant by that. Beautiful place and all, but it's good to be back.
See what I mean now, Zag? Nice place to visit on occasion, sure. But I definitely wouldn't want to live there.
Couldn't if I tried.
I think that's the bigger problem.
Let us discuss your work performance at...
Another one through him.
Hey, mate. What do you say we share this over in the lounge?
Oh, certainly, why? I don't see why not. I mean, it's not as though I've got something to do that isn't that. And anyways, I oughtn't have looked back. I mean, the moral of the story is to not look back when you are told not to look back. You understand, don't you, my friend?
Don't look back, huh? I'll try not to. Though you can't be blamed for doing it yourself just the one time. What happened to you, it wasn't fair, if you ask me.
I would generally agree there.
I quite enjoyed our outing, Zagreus, so I suppose I shall be seeing you around.
Take care, mate. Hey, Orpheus, the keepsake that you gave me, it's come in useful, thanks. I can't quite see what's in the container, though. I shouldn't open it, should I?
No, Zagreus. Unless, of course, you wanted to set loose a cherished living memory of mine and take from me that fleeting bit of joy.
Didn't think so.
Whew.
Your kindness toward me is unnecessary, child. You know I have no expectation of such gifts from you or anyone.
I think of you always, Nyx. You raised me as your own, and I'm grateful for it. Chaos seems to have taken somewhat of a liking to me, Nyx. They mentioned you.
They mentioned me, did they? I thought, perhaps, that they had long forgotten. You should know they are my mother and my father, child. We have not spoken since the dawn of time.
That's... oh.
Well, that's awkward.
Here's all I caught. Seems fair.
Not bad.
The dead have utterly no use for sustenance, although they try to feast upon it anyway, as though imagining the customs of the mortal life brings them some sense of peace.
I wish I did not know that. Let's see here.
Yeah, a little awkward. Yeah, not trading ambrosia for that.
Good for Achilles.
Good for Achilles indeed.
Should check the garden.
Oh, this is wonderful, except I'm racked with guilt for having nothing much to give you in return. You never even got a mother's love from me.
Oh.
Please don't say that. It's just a gift, all right? Besides, can't we start now? Mother and son type things, if you would like.
I'd like that even more than this fine nectar, Zagreus.
So that's going pretty good. You can get more stuff through them.
Peace and quiet.
This garden may not have all the varieties available up on the surface, though it's coming along rather nicely, I should say.
And it smells fresh, too.
I'm not sure how fresh it can smell down here in the underworld, my friend. There's gotta be something that this blood portal in the back does.
Remember, work more intelligently rather than with more ferocity. Never seen anyone drink this stuff.
Probably because it's blood.
You made it.
I did make it. I don't remember what I was aiming for in the lounge.
Let's go with this. Who am I to stop the shades there in the lounge from cooking up whatever it is they're making?
That's pretty good. Cutlery.
House contractor, I have a new job for you.
Spice rack.
Here's the fee. This should help liven the mood a bit.
Indeed.
Yeah, right in there. So these are probably cosmetic swap outs.
Cooking's
I mean,
one way to pass the time.
Having invested heavily into the cooking area within the House of Hades, the empty-stomached Zagreus can nonetheless find nothing fit to eat.
It's alright, wasn't hungry anyway.
I mean, sure, just spent a lot of gems in there, but totally not hungry.
That definitely came to pass. Lady Demeter seems to have taken a shine to me.
More gems.
Igneous Eden. Where in blazes did Lucifer find you?
Great question. As good at music as ever.